All right, I wanted to wait a couple of minutes for the show to begin before I mention this so you can gather your family, your loved ones, and neighbors into your front room. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight here on the program, that's right, it's Elf Night. It looks like one of those restaurants on Long Island where you go in and for like $9.99 you get all the roast beef you can eat. People dress like knights and gondoliers, and elves come over and sing. Well, here's sad news, kids, to dampen our spirits on Elf Night. Dr. Carl Richter is dead in Baltimore at the age of 94. If you're not familiar with this gentleman, he is the guy who invented the concept of the biological clock. He also came up with the biological toaster oven, the biological knife sharpener, and the... Oh, screw it, it's Elf Night. Are you done with your Christmas shopping, Paul?
Am I done? I've got a few more things
I'm
to
done.
pick
I'm
up,
officially finished with my Christmas shopping, and I'd just like to apologize to everyone who's receiving a gift from me anywhere in North America. They're lousy, awful gifts. It didn't work this year. I'm sorry. Usually great stuff. This year, no great stuff. Here's what it boils down to. You're either in two categories.
Yeah.
We have two categories of gifts. You're either in the flashlight category or the meat category.
You gave meat this year.
I've given the gift of meat this year.
Who did you give meat to?
I gave now. Geez, looks like one of the little elves has been roughhousing with Santa over there. He's got a bum arm. I gave the flashlights to various friends of mine.
Yes.
Which would you put yourself in the... Well, of course, you
know
may
which...
get a flashlight, come to think of it. Would you rather have the flashlight or would you rather have the meat?
Oh.
Oh, now stop it.
I asked Lauren Hutton that last night, and she didn't know exactly what to say.
No, but my family gets meat. My entire family, that's right, you're getting meat for Christmas. I'm sorry, I didn't know what else to give you. They have
sort of cuts,
everything.
What kind of cuts of meat?
I don't know. It's like combination stuff. You
like
just
a
put
flank steak? Or
yes, they're flank steaks.
A butt steak?
I don't know about that, but they're getting roughly, like $200 worth of meat. Now, that's not a bad gift, is it?
No. It's a lovely gift.
I know. What are we doing? In addition tonight to having elves here, we're going to look at last-minute Christmas tree shoppers here in Manhattan. Hal, let's take a look at the Christmas tree lot. Can we do that now?
Stand by.
Boy, what the hell is that? What are we looking at? This is apparently a Christmas tree lot on the northwest corner of West 28th Street and 6th Avenue. The owner's name is Rob Lapidus. We think that's his name, and this is where you can come and for a couple $100 buy yourself a Christmas tree and a double cheeseburger across the street with those aliens hiding in the trees. That's kind of a bad sign, I think. And perhaps in a moment we'll chat with customers. And how do you do, ma'am? Are you tree shopping tonight?
No.
Uh-huh. I see. Excuse me, sir. Are you buying your Christmas tree this evening?
I'm selling tonight.
You're selling a tree?
Yeah.
And what are they giving you for your tree?
I hope money.
Uh-huh. All right, just keep moving.
Okay.
All right, let's see if we can find... How do you do, sir? Are you buying a tree this evening?
Fun. Oh, I'm here to buy a tea, yeah.
Is it cold out?
It's all right, not too cold. I'm having a soda here.
Are you aware that...
I bought 5 trees here, but I need some more for my country house, so I'm buying another 1 or 2 over here.
You're buying trees for your country house?
Uh-huh.
Well, don't trees grow in the country, sir?
But who has the time to go and chop them out?
Uh-huh. What's in the bag? Let's see you buy a tree. Right now, buy a tree.
Right now, buy a tree?
Yeah.
You want to sell me a tree? Or
Sure, let's show you a tree over here.
Wait a minute. Does he work there?
Yeah, I think I do. Look at the tree. Look
You
at
guys
the
have
tree.
killed the owners, haven't you?
Like, look at the tree.
Pick out a nice tree. How much does that go for right there?
Beautiful fur over here.
How much is that, sir?
$75.
No, is that right?
Well, that's
Can it be
beautiful.
$75? It is $75?
Yes, sir.
How tall is that?
Oh, it's about 6.5, 7 feet.
$75 for a 6.5-foot tree?
Not a bad
Hey,
price.
but it's
No,
cheaper
I'll
than
tell you even
$10 a
more.
foot.
Oh,
I bought about $90. The prices are pretty okay here, though.
Yeah. This is a fascinating conversation, and gosh, I wish we had all night to chat, and there for a second I thought we would. I tell you what, it's elf night here in 6A. Hal, can you get a shot of one of those trees and show people what it might look like fully decorated? $75 for a tree? That's unbelievable. All right, what the hell has gone wrong? We can get a shot of one of the trees there. That's lovely. All right, now, is there any way we can show the folks what that might look like fully decorated?
Yeah, decorated.
Okay. Oh. Isn't that amazing? Hal, there's pretty much nothing you guys can't do there in the control room. Is that true?
That's right, Dave.
Put the head and face of Andy Griffith on top of that tree.
Mayberry or Matlock?
What do you think, Paul? Mayberry, Hal. Unbelievable. Hal, you mean you could have done Matlock?
Sure, why?
All right, let's. Okay, so all night long, Paul, we're going to be watching New Yorkers buying those trees. Would you spend $75 on a Christmas tree?
Yes, definitely would.
Really?
Yes.
You know, the last time I bought trees like that in Indiana, $20 would be an expensive tree.
I know.
75 pigs.
Have you bought a tree?
I haven't bought a tree lately. My gosh. Oh, well, it's wintertime and it's Christmas time. What would we do without a little snow here in New York City, ladies and gentlemen? Watch this. You know, Paul,
Elf drill.
some of them elves is drunk. And in addition to a great program tonight, we'll be watching New Yorkers buy Christmas trees, although I can't believe they'd be selling many at $75 a pop. Hal, do me a favor, if it looks like... Is this money changing hands here? Hi, how are you?
Not bad.
Did you just buy that?
No, I'm one of the owners. I'm taking it home.
Oh, I see. How much is the wreath, sir?
They're $9 and $10.
$9 and $10. Then how can you justify asking $75 for a tree if a wreath is only $10?
What can I tell you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're the owner. You don't have to tell me anything. I'll give you $100 for that hat, though.
No problem. It's a Polish desert hat.
It's a what kind of hat?
My father calls it a Polish desert hat.
Haha, good one. Gee, somebody ought to tell Dave about Head and Shoulders. Hal, let's take a look at what's going on in the Christmas tree lot while I tell you about the rest of tonight's show and tomorrow's program. This is somewhere over on the west side. It looks like a guy's getting very close to... Hi, you buying a tree?
I'm buying a tree.
What'd you spend for it?
About $25.
All right. Well, what is it, one of those 6-inch trees? Could I see the tree you've purchased for $25? Well, now, this makes no sense. They had another one there almost that big for $75.
That's because I'm just kidding you.
Oh, what did you really spend?
How much was this tree again?
26.
$26. It's getting
Yeah,
closer to
right.
Christmas.
We'll have the Better Business Bureau over there like that. Congratulations on your tree, sir. I hope you have a happy holiday.
Same to you. Thank you.
Something odd going on at the Christmas tree Let's see. John Witherspoon will be joining us in a minute, and also Gina Davis tomorrow on the program. Paul Reiser, Andy Williams will be here, and expert gift wrapper Louise Maynard. Expert gift wrapper Louise Maynard. We're not kidding around. An expert gift wrapper. And David Sanborn is with us tonight. Is that a saxophone?
Tonight, yeah.
Yeah, all right. I think we have a couple of minutes here, and tonight we'd like to talk about something that we're sort of excited about with our own Paul Schaefer. Paul, come on over here. And this is... It's a project that you've been working on for quite some time.
Kind of exciting.
Yeah, it's a feature film.
My first feature film.
Now you've been in films before.
It's true, I have, but you know, supporting roles.
Right.
A little thing I did in Spinal Tap. My brief appearance in Scrooge with David Sanborn and Miles. But this is the first time, you know.
You're the star of this motion
Name
picture.
above the title in this particular one.
And
Yeah.
what kind of movie is it?
Well, it's a Christmas movie, actually. It's a family picture.
And it's out now, or will be out for next Christmas?
It's out now, as a matter of fact, and it will be out for next Christmas.
Now, didn't you audition for a role in that Santa Claus movie a couple of years ago with Dudley Moore?
It's true, as a matter of fact. I tested for the role of Patch, the elf. But eventually, Dudley Moore got the role.
Yeah.
I think we have a picture of that.
Where is the picture of you as... There you are, right
there.
there. Yeah.
I was a little heavier at that time,
A little
but
bigger
you know,
than- yeah.
too heavy for the role. But
Yeah.
I've lost a lot of weight now. I feel terrific,
Well,
and
that's great.
I thought I'm going to make my own Christmas movie.
Now, what
and
is
I
the
guess-
title of this film?
Well, this one is called The Man Who Saved Christmas.
The Man Who Saved Christmas.
Absolutely right.
And you have a
I
clip?
did bring a clip, actually. This is we're going to look at a clip. This is the first meeting between Santa Claus and myself, me playing the man who will eventually save Christmas.
The Man Who Saved Christmas. This is not like Ernest Saves Christmas. This is The Man Who Saved
It's
Christmas.
just a coincidence, the two titles. You know, sometimes movies come out.
Sure, that happens all the time.
Yeah,
all right,
same
we have a
thing,
clip.
but this is,
Let's take a look
this is
now
The Man
at
Who
a couple
Saved
of minutes from
Christmas,
Paul
and it's-
Schaefer's new holiday film, The Man Who Saved Christmas.
Santa Claus, what are you doing here in Guatemala? Shouldn't you be at the North Pole making toys for Christmas?
There may not be a Christmas this year.
No Christmas. Madre de Dios!
That is why I need your help. You must be the man who saves Christmas.
Very well. I will try to do as you say.
Was that dubbed? Was some of that dialogue dubbed?
I forgot to mention that actually we shot the film in Mexico, and you know the devalued peso there and everything. We were able to stretch the budget just that much more.
Yeah. And it seemed like there for a second, was that the video system here, or did it actually go to black and white there? for a minute?
Actually, we ran out of color stock that day. I didn't think anybody would notice.
Oh, no, you can
but-
barely notice. I'm
I
sorry.
know.
I guess I'm nitpicking now.
Yeah,
I
well,
don't think the average moviegoer
I
would
don't
notice
think
that.
so.
No.
It's just one of those things.
And we have another scene here?
One more clip.
You and Santa were in Guatemala. That's how it begins?
We go to, and he comes to me. I'm the
To
man
save-
who's
you-
got to save
you're the
Christmas.
man who saves Christmas.
Now, in this next clip, we blew almost the whole budget on special effects on this particular scene. What happens is a Mexican vampire is out to steal Christmas.
Right.
And in this scene, I'm fighting an octopus in the vampire's cave, so you'll see that.
Okay, this is another scene from The Man Who Saved Christmas, Paul Schaefer. Let's take a look at this one. Did you did your own stunts, right?
I insisted on doing it. I mean, you
Well,
can
it's so
only
much
get the
more real that way.
I hurt myself
Yeah.
a little bit too
You can
during
tell.
that particular
Yeah.
one. Huh?
And was that Sid McGuinness playing Santa?
Well, the first Santa Claus we had came down with a little dysentery, something about a parasite in his colon, and Sid was nice enough to fly down and fill in.
Well, you did a great job, Sid.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Oh,
Nice
one
job.
one thing I would like to mention. I'd like to mention this. We have a promotional tie-in with
that's nice.
the good folks at Hardee's Fast Food, and from now until January, if you buy any large sandwich, You can take one of these Man Who Saved Christmas
Those are
tumblers
beautiful.
home. There's 4 in a set, as you can see.
Yeah.
There's
What do you have here?
me, the
There's Santa,
vampire,
sure, and
Santa
Santa,
Claus,
yeah. And,
Jimmy Caan.
Jimmy Caan. Oh, James Caan is in the film?
Yeah, small part.
Small part. Wow.
So,
And these are dishwasher safe?
yeah, absolutely. And you can, you know, good for many, many washings.
Well-
And the good folks at Hardee's were
Yeah, I know they
kind enough
Sure they
to
were.
chip in. And,
I hope this is a huge hit for you, and maybe this generation's A Wonderful Life.
Thank you. We have our fingers
All right,
crossed on
good.
that.
Nice going,
Thank
Paul.
You very much.
Paul Schaefer. Pal, let me know when somebody buys another tree. I'm going to pick it up for them.
Okay.
I'll treat them to a tree, and we'll throw in a sack of cheeseburgers. Our next guest is a lovely and talented actress whose films... What do you think, Paul? Is it time for another elf drill?
Absolutely.
You never know. You really can't plan these elf drills, or they lose their edge. They have to be spontaneous.
That's right.
Oh, screw it. Let's do one. One of those damn elves kicked over my coffee.
Oh, I'm sorry.
They're drunk, I tell you.
You got a lot of snow in your hair right now.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Welcome to Mission Impossible. Our, Huh? Do what? Ew! Ah! The hell is-
Nothing.
No,
it's
it's
not
just,
a lot.
one of the elves thought this would be funny. Wadded up tissue from a little elf cold.
Pardon?
Huh? There, one of the elves is coughing now.